Hey folks, getting ready to hit the road again. This time I'm doing a couple things as usual. I am heading up into Canada and gonna visit Trailhead Paddle Shack. Gonna fish with Roberto Brownis. Roberto's my fellow Yak Attack team member, and we're gonna fish some up there. We're gonna do some bass fishing, maybe some pike. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm bringing the Jackson Take 2 on this trip. I might be grabbing a canoe and fishing some with the Torpedo travel motor at some point. I'll have to borrow one. I know last summer I did the video with David Haddon in the skiff, different skiff models. They're pretty cool. So we'll see if I can borrow one. But I wanted to talk about this. This is a Sixth Sense. I forget, it's like a C8 or C6. You know what? Let's grab the package because I got another one. So the other day I was on the Susquehanna. Look how packed I am. Look at all that stuff. On the water with Marty Mood, and that's an episode that is premiering this afternoon around 4 Eastern. And I grabbed some of these, not in this size, Cloud9 C6. I grabbed the shallow diving ones, and I used Marty. I said, Marty, you're going to be my guinea pig. You get to help me with the audition. I'm gonna pull in here to not pick up so much of the farm noise. Marty was my guinea pig for the crankbait. I auditioned another bait that was the Pulse Fish lures. It's a Pulse Fish jig. It's a scrounger head, and I used Z-Man soft plastics. I used these scented jerk shad. So I used this on the Pulse Fish scrounger head. That was my audition bait. And by audition, I mean that we try baits that we don't have experience with to see, hey, is this a bait that's gonna help broaden what I carry in a way that I'm filling a presentation that I have yet to really be good at. And crankbaits I'm good at, especially on the Susquehanna River. But I had Marty audition and see, hey, if the Sixth Sense crayfish colored crankbaits, this one's a medium diver. He had a shallower one, but what's the color? Ozark Craw. I'm liking their colors. There's so many crankbaits that are just baitfish colors, all of them predominantly baitfish, and not enough craw colors. And if there are, they're red, and I just don't see red. I mean, occasionally Tidal Potomac, I get one that's like jet black and has red dots on it, but that's so exceedingly rare. They're brown, they're green. That's it. Why aren't there more colors in the, crayfish pattern? The orange, sure, they get some orange on them. The belly, let's grab the one that's not in the package. I also like the hooks. Those are good hooks. The belly's just overall light. And tan is usually what I see the bellies. Not white, but tan. So, anyways, I was at Bass Pro Shops yesterday and picked up some of these that were the deeper diving ones. And the deeper diving crankbaits, and I want to do this video later in the summer. I'll go out there in the Susquehanna and I will throw a subsurface, which is like a man's baby 1-. That's like it's basically a wake bait. It dives less than a foot deep. Then a medium diver, and then a deeper diver. And this is the one that I could fill that deeper diver. And the medium is really the one that you'll see in the episode that airs at 4 o'clock today. on auditioning baits, and I think the I almost said live target, because the live target is the one that that I've used for years, that I've won money in tournaments with, and it just works. But they're discontinued. They stopped making them. Aggravating. What's up, Travis? So I need to have something that, you know, that fills that niche, that is still manufactured, and 6th Sense has that in the Ozark Craw C6 Cloud 9 1/2 ounce, dives 4 to 8 feet. We'll see. I've not used this, but I used one that was close to this color, and 6th Sense is making good craw colors. Check them out, and check out the episode that is going to release this afternoon. I'm also filming something that's a follow-up to a video that I did earlier in the well, it was back in April. The thumbnail said "Popo no no," where I got a ticket for parking my truck in the wrong place. I got my court date tomorrow, going down into Virginia. I actually have my defense prepared that has pictures. Went down there, and let me see if I can show you some of what I got. Pictures. Virginia Department of Game and Inland Fisheries signs. I'm gonna put this down for a minute. Sorry for the visual on that. Looking like you're getting tossed around. Sorry. But that's my defense. That's part of it. What is that? It's a sign for public boat landing. That's within a mile of where I got the ticket that said I shouldn't have parked my truck next to the ramp that went right down to the water, with no trespassing signs, no parking signs or anything else. And there's more to this, but I go to court tomorrow for that down in Virginia. I'll do a video, show how that went. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, check out the episode that's releasing this afternoon on auditioning baits. This bait, or this brand of 6th Sense, gets a callback on that audition, and this is the callback that I'm trying, one that's a little bit deeper. So somebody had asked, I saw in the comments briefly, does it wear your arm out cranking that all day long? No. Here's why. So I'm gonna get this up. So this is a custom, I'm just gonna read it. It's SC4 graphite, St. Croix, heavy power, moderate action. This one was built with a heavy power, moderate action. That's the key. Blank, St. Croix Legend Tournament blank, by Jim Dutt from Smalley Sticks. You know, this is actually the blank is a bait caster blank, and it is a moderate action. Moderate action really means that the blank and the rod loads really well to throw a 1/2 ounce crankbait just a long way. But more importantly, that moderate action lets you turn the reel handle, and yes, it's a spinning rod. I'm amused anymore by everyone scolding, everyone down south. It's really a southern thing. It's a southern pride, like, you know, talking about me using the egg beaters for those lures that don't belong on it. It works for me. I cast it a long way. Anyhow, the moderate action takes up a lot of the effort of a high resistance lure, whether it's a big deep diving crankbait, a big Colorado bladed spinnerbait, the Z-Man, I forget what they call it, the mag blade, the jackhammer, or the chatterbait that has the bigger blade, whatever has a lot of resistance, an Alabama rig. You know, the moderate action just makes it cast much further than a fast action, and it makes it easier. What's up, Jake? It much easier to reel it in. Moderate action. You know, I love a moderate action rod, especially for anything with treble hooks. The treble hooks on this, they're nice ones, but to keep them buttoned, you need sharp treble hooks, and I did the video about swapping out treble hooks the other day. But you also, I do better not losing fish on treble hook lures with a moderate action rod. That one's a heavy power. That one I use to catch striper, but I'm also going to use it on the Susquehanna. I did lose one of my live target crankbaits. One of, do I have one here? This one's a subsurface. One of these the other day. Look at that. That one needs a little bit of rehab. Because of the braid to fluorocarbon knot, just took a beating. And, you know, I'm trying, what is that? Straight braid. Next time I'm on the Susquehanna, or even on this trip to Canada, I'm gonna try straight braid, because the weak point where you just cast and retrieve all day long, lots of casting, is that, you know, is that Albright knot that, that just takes a beating, whether it's on the fluorocarbon side or the braid side going up through the guides. That the knot going through the guides, just taking a beating down there, coming over rocks and stuff. So it's 50-pound braid on that, and it's the green color. I think it's moving so fast, I don't think they see the line. I don't think it matters. I think if it's a slower presentation like a jerkbait, it probably matters. But that crankbait, summertime, I'm gonna try straight braid. I'll let you know how it goes. Anyhow, watch the video this afternoon on auditioning baits. Marty catches one that's really nice. I don't think we got a measurement on it, but it was a chunk. And I did well. I did well with the pulse fish jig. So check it out. Thanks for watching. See you later.